Hey guys, so today I'm going to do the £20 makeup challenge. I have seen this like everywhere and I really wanted to try it for myself. Most of the stuff in this challenge I already had, so I only bought a few things. I have added it all up, so it came to £18.50, so I had another £1.50 to play around with, but there was nothing that I needed, so I didn't bother. I've got everything ready and waiting, so shall we just jump in? The only things that aren't included in the £20 makeup challenge are the brushes, because you can't get brushes and makeup for £20. So brushes are not included in the challenge, they're just the tools that I'm using to apply the makeup. I'm going to start with concealer, and the concealer I've chosen is the MUA Cover and Conceal concealer. This is the shade Fair. I already had this and I'm actually really enjoying it. And I'm going to be using this brush to conceal. Oh, I look crazy.
I'm just looking like in the viewfinder.
Concealer done. The foundation, the concealer was £1.50. I don't know if that's on sale or not, but I just put down what I paid for it, assuming that because it didn't tell me any different that it wasn't more expensive. So the foundation that I have is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Face Base Foundation. This is a BB cream foundation. Mine's in the shade FB03. It looks like this. Again, this was £2. I don't know if it was on sale, but I have a feeling this is £3 anyway, so it's still within budget if it is, but I don't know if it was on sale. And squeeze a little bit out. It's quite watery, and I hope that the shade matches because I had to order it online. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques buffering brush. Like it might be a pretty good colour match. Pretty good actually for my face, but it's literally clinging at every single dry spot that I have on my face, and that's a lot of dryness. Well, it is on my cheeks, but it's actually doing alright on the rest of my face. It's just clinging on my cheeks, which is very weird. It's quite nice, it's quite lightweight. Smells a little bit weird, but I don't know if that's the baby shampoo that I use on my brushes because they've just been washed. So I think if my skin was a bit less dry it would look much better, but I think it's looking alright actually, so I'm quite happy with that. To set my face I have the MUA translucent pressed powder, which looks like this. This is £1. These have always been £1. I used to use shade 4 for kind of contour bronzing and I really liked it, so I think I'll like this one. I use the Rimmel Stay Matte religiously, so if this is good I'm going to carry on using this. Oh, it's a bit dusty. It's quite nice actually on the skin. It doesn't feel cakey or anything. It hasn't caked up as well, which is quite nice. So that's the powder. I quite like that actually. I think I'm going to carry on using this. I'm going to carry on putting this to the test. I think I might really enjoy this because a powder's a powder at the end of the day. So I couldn't have an eye primer in this list, so I'm going to use the concealer again as my eye primer. Do my brows and I'm just going to give them a little comb through. That I'm using for my brows is what I used to use. This is the Makeup Revolution single eyeshadow. This is the shade as in like delicious. It's this colour. I used to mix this with another shade, but I dyed my hair darker, so I just thought I'd use this. And these are £1, and I use a brow powder anyway. I don't see this being much different, to be honest. Happy with those actually. It's quite a nice colour match for my hair, which is nice. Now onto eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using one of the MUA eyeshadow palettes. This is the Hall of Fame palette, and these are £4, so really good value for money actually. And I used to love these palettes, and then because like Makeup Revolution came along, I kind of stopped using them, which is a shame because they're really good. I'm going to use one of the light colours just under my brow. Use the same colour in my inner corner. Use the first colour in the palette, which is Rose Ash. I haven't got a primer on, this is doing my head in. Brown colour near the end, which is Tectonite. I don't think I'm saying that right at all. Different brown, which is on the bottom row, which is Hustle. I'm just going to put that through the crease. This I love the MUA palettes, but I think because Makeup Revolution came along, I've been like neglecting them quite a lot. Some of that shade still left on the brush. I'm just going to take that underneath on the lower lash line, just on the outer corner, just kind of match it up and give some definition and shape to my eyes. Quick blend of that. And that's my eyeshadow done. I'm not going to go crazy because I think this is quite nice. I'm going to line my eyes with the MUA Eye Define felt tip liner. This was £2. And I wanted a felt tip because I use a felt tip now. It's got quite a nice like little nib. The one I use now is Collection, so that's not particularly expensive, but this is cheaper. So we'll see how I haven't even swatched this because it's like brand new. Feels a bit light and it's quite loose. I really like that. Just ignore where I went wrong. But the nib is like really thin and it's really quite nice. I've gone a bit extreme. I didn't mean for it to be this extreme. I really like this eyeliner. I think it did a really good job because it's quite the tip is quite thin and I really like that. It's done a pretty good job. I mean my eyeliner doesn't match up, so just ignore that for a little bit. So I'm just going to give my lashes a quick curl. I'm using is the MUA Mega Volume Mascara. This is £2 and I've used this before and I really liked it. Daytime mascara. It's not like really volumizing, but it separates really nicely. Add some to my bottom lashes. and I've got everything. I'm using the Makeup Evolution Iconic Blush, Bronze and Brighten palette. These are £4 and it has everything in it, so it's so convenient. I'm going to start with the bronzer shade in a brush, the big fluffy brush. And I'm not going to contour, I'm just going to bronze. Pigmented bronzer, but it's not bad either. Ish, as much as I like to be bronze.
Because I embrace my pale skin, you know, I'm really pale.
So now I'm going to move to the blush in this one. I think this blush is really pigmented, if I remember rightly, so I'm going to be really careful. Done. I'm just going to give it a quick blend. I'm going to use the brush that I use for my powder just to give a quick blend out. Highlight, I'm going to be using the F11 brush from MUA, and I'm going to be using the highlighter that's in here. So this really, unless your bronze is £1 and your highlighter is £1 and your blush is £1, this works out better value for money. Most intense highlight I've ever had, but it is really lovely. You can see it. So yeah, that's my cheeks done, all using this little dinky palette, which is really good. So now I'm just going to add another coat of mascara, build up them lashes. Is the last thing. So I've picked MUA lipstick in the shade Mulberry. These are £1. They're some of my favourite lipsticks on. That is the completed look. I think it's really nice actually for £20. A literal full face of makeup. I haven't missed any steps except from priming my face and my eyelids and my lips. Other than that, I've done every single step and I'm really happy with this look. I think it looks really nice. So much for watching. I challenge you to do this challenge because it's so much fun and it doesn't break the bank, and you can get a good makeup look from £20 worth of things minus brushes. I'm just gonna, I think for hit, definitely the eyeliner. I think I actually really like that. I'm gonna use that again. The palette and the cheek palette. I think for misses, the foundation's not great, but I will continue to use it and I might really like it. If you have less dry skin, if your skin's more normal, then you might really like that. And it is lightweight, I can't feel anything. Oh, the powder, which I haven't actually got to hand, I've put it back in the makeup bag, is really good. So I would definitely use the powder again. And the eyeshadow for my eyebrows. And yeah, I really enjoyed this challenge. So I challenge you to do this. If you did enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up. And I will see you next time. Bye.